seen the curtain fall. Nothing back there after all. You ain't in Kansas anymore. Nothing's the same as it was before. You're such a long way gone. Can't click your heels and go home again, baby. And one thing's for sure, you ain't in Kansas anymore. Courage and heart and mind, and all of the truths inside of you, you needed to find. You ain't in Kansas anymore. Nothing's the same as it was before. You're such a long way gone. Can't click your heels and go home. You ain't in Kansas anymore. Nothing's the same as it was before. You're such a long way gone. Can't click your heels and go home again, baby. And one thing's for sure, you ain't in Kansas anymore.
Hello. Well, we are so thankful this week to be brought to you for our very first Friday performance with one of our favorite venues in the whole country from Michigan, 7 Steps Up. So thank you so much to 7 Steps for putting us on your virtual stage. We love playing with you, even if we can't hug you like we wish we could.
Exactly. Thank you so much. To see some people already commenting in the chat room. We've got, Stephanie Ray. So nice to see you. Thomas. There are 2 Thomases. Tom Mai. Is that a multitude of Thomases? Michael and Irma and Jim and Allie and Thomas. Is that a third Thomas? No, that's the second Thomas 2 times. And Trina, lovely Trina. It's so nice to see you guys all commenting. Thank you for being here. If you've got any extra energy tonight, I know we're at the end of the work week. People are probably pretty tired, but if you have just like a little extra energy in your index finger and you could just slide it across your mouse and push the share button to share this with people on your Facebook page so that they all know that you're spending the first Friday of the month watching a really fun show. I can't look at you guys. I'm going to laugh. That was a perfectly reasonable share promotional moment.
Yes.
Yes. Guys, if you don't mind sharing the show, honestly, it just helps us trick the robots.
Yeah.
It helps us tell the Facebook robots that people who are watching the show are so excited about it that they can't help but all share it. And then that makes Facebook think, oh, well, I got to show this to more people. So,
And then we got to trick the robots, guys.
We
We
gotta
got to
trick
make
the
them
robots.
think that we're like Beyonce too.
exactly.
True.
Like our peer Beyonce.
Like our peer Beyonce.
Our pure Beyonce.
I think that we have covered that topic adequately. And I think that I'm going to play
You ready to take it away?
song. Yeah, I'm going to play a song. And although I will miss my Nobody's Girl brethren, or is it sisterin when it's girls, I will say that I am going to play a song that we all wrote together. I'm not sending up flares, no SOS. Don't call the National Guard, it's just a little black dress. The trouble I find is the trouble I run to. Don't wanna be saved, I don't wanna be rescued. Mr. Wrong, you look so right. So baby, come on. guys so very much for being here. I am just so thrilled, and I want to thank Tom Martin and Steve Bush and Eileen all watching, and Iona Butlin, all of you guys who are all out there paying attention. It's so nice to see you guys. And I think that up next we actually, ladies, do you have anything you want to say? Anyone you want to shout to? Betty Sue's muted, which is a shame because everything that comes out of her mouth is hilarious.
So I think one thing that sometimes confuses people is that we don't put like a PayPal or a Venmo link, and it's because we actually have a tip jar on our website. So just in case you guys are like, I don't understand, how do I tip you guys? That's how, right?
Yeah.
There.
Right down there.
That's how.
True story.
So. And conveniently enough, you can also find our pre-orders and all other kinds of stuff there too. I mean, it's just conveniently in one place. I mean, we're not trying to push that or anything. Just letting you know it's there.
Happens to be there. Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of comments coming in. So great. We got people watching from all
Look
over.
at this wonderful person.
Oh, she's the best. Sorry,
Hello,
everybody else, but that's my mom.
We
So
love you. We love you. And Trina, we love you. Oh my gosh, look at that cat. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Tuning in from Oklahoma. We got North Texas in the house.
In Tallahassee, Florida, where I was born.
Tallahassee.
Hi, David.
Awesome. We got Fremont. Somebody was from the UK. Where was that? I missed it.
I know.
We got Midland. Y'all tell us where you're tuning in from. We love seeing that.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's our favorite thing.
UK. So
We feel like we're
Michael's in
international
the UK.
superstars.
I know. Exactly.
Well, I think we're going to get a song from international superstar Grace Pettis up next.
What? That's crazy talk. All right.
Grace Pettis, Grace Pettis.
Twist
Grace
my
Pettis.
arm. Twist my arm. Well, here's one of my own little songs. This is my latest single, in fact. It's called Drop Another Pen. Let's see. And I'm going to put these not like that so I don't look like I have a beard. That'd be good. Cool, cool, cool. Walk with me, the Citgo, or the Dairy Queen behind the railroad tracks. Pick mulberries off a tree. Avondale, Winona, then Renfro, and I'm always just some new kid in the class. Braces and big feet. Packing up another childhood home, watching my grandparents get old. Drop a pin on the map when the wheels of the world in the second hand all spin. Drop another pin. Try to take it like a photograph, like a well-worn path, like a good look. Take it all in. Drop another pin. 4 years in Mentone, make a few friends, hide in the library stacks, talk big in a small town. Bus then a plane to Yellowstone, waiting at tables, sending postcards back. Gotta get lost to be found. Throwing up a graduation cap, faces in a yearbook, staring
Hey, hey.
Yay!
Yay! I just saw a comment from Brittany saying we got somebody watching from Atlanta. Hello, Dave in Atlanta. It's exciting. There were some Atlanta references in that song. Well, Decatur.
Oh, Peter tuning in from the Netherlands, staying up late. late. Thank you.
Love
Yeah,
that. Thank you,
very,
Peter.
very late.
Yeah, very late. Whew.
Maybe you're like me. Maybe nighttime has not become the time for sleep. It's not the time for sleep for me either.
Oh man. Well, when you stay up late at night, Betty Sue, do you learn brand new Nobody's Girl songs? Do you happen to do that?
Sometimes.
Have you been
Sometimes
known
I do.
to do that?
I have been pretty productive overnight lately, just not productive in sleeping.
Is there in fact maybe a brand new Nobody's Girl song that has not been performed live that you could
There actually
grace us
is.
with?
Yeah, there's actually a debut that's about to happen shortly. A Nobody's Girl song that has never before been performed live.
If I leave the stream, is it more likely to happen?
Yeah, otherwise I'm just going to keep talking to you. All right, so here is a brand new song. It's going to be on the upcoming record, and Rebecca and Grace and I actually last spring were staying with Grace's mom in Ireland and looking out the window, having incredible cheese and tea and all kinds of wonderful things. We looked out at the verdant, lush Irish countryside, and this story just kind of took place there instead of where we normally, right in arid, drought-ridden Texas or whatever. So it's called Lark.
First you learn to breathe. Nobody has to teach you. Then you learn to walk. Now nobody can reach you. Where you run into. Does ivy need to climb? Or is it just her custom to leave the ground behind, lingering and lonesome? Where you run into, where you run into. Run wild, run free, run to where you need to be. Maybe one day you'll run home lark upon the ledge sings into the morning. Where'd you leave your nest? Did you wing off without warning? Where you run into, where you run into. Run wild, run free, run to where you need to be. Maybe one day you'll run home to me. The tide's gone rushing now, and the bumblebees returning. Geese are flying south. April skies are storming. Where you running to? Where you running to? Where you running to? Where you running to? Oh, where you running to? Oh,
Hooray.
Lark.
So pretty.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
We love
brought
that
me right back.
song.
Yes,
We
yes.
love that song. It really does make me. I can't even like play that guitar part without thinking about what we were looking out that bay window and
Window. Yeah. I've actually got a great picture of you, Betty Sue, like looking out the window and playing my grandmother's guitar. I have to send it to you.
that guitar.
I've been
It was
humming
really,
that song
it worked for you.
the part of it that I've been singing
was
a
the drool
lot
from the
is
guitar.
the tide's gone rushing out and the bumblebees returning. Like that part, because the seasons are changing here
Yeah.
and there's a coolness in the air, and I really feel that a lot right now. So, and it's funny too, because with these co-writes that we do together, it's like I know I'm one of the writers, but it also like I feel like I can be proud of it and like brag about it in a way that like is not like listen to this great song, my friend. I mean, yeah, I kind of wrote it too,
Yeah.
but.
Right.
So anyhow, well, this is the point during a normal show, say an in-person live show, in which we would like take a moment to introduce the band. And since you guys are here, and we know that many of you are tuning in from Seven Steps Up and on their Facebook and YouTube pages, you might not know what a Nobody's Girl is or who Betty Sue, Rebecca Loby, and Grace Pettis are. So I thought we'd just take a moment to introduce ourselves. On the right side of the screen, we've got the lovely and talented Ms. Grace Pettis, hailing from the northeastern corner, a little teeny tiny mountain town in northeastern Alabama. And she lives in Austin, Texas now. But a couple things you might not know about Grace. One is that she is the biggest Star Trek fan. I mean, definitely on this feed, but I'm going to say in the audience and possibly in the galaxy. And she also is simultaneously the youngest woman and the oldest man in our band. She comes in
story.
fast and hard with the dad jokes pretty constantly. I'm sure she'll treat us to at least
Please
one
don't.
before the end of the show. much
Don't tempt me.
much to our real band dad Betty Sue's chagrin. We like to joke that Betty Sue is the tour dad, partially because she has so much in common with my own dad who's watching this feed. Betty Sue and Grace and Dad and I stayed up one night drinking juice, and it was discovered that Betty Sue and my father have a really ridiculous amount of things in common and are kind of the same person.
Yeah.
Worked well for Betty Sue's band aesthetic.
And Paul Simon even wrote us a theme song.
Exactly.
You
How
call
did that
me
go?
Al.
You can call
You
me
can call
Betty.
me Betty.
And
Betty,
Betty, when you call me, you can call me Al.
Exactly. Well, the something else you might not know about Betty Sue. Well, Betty Sue grew up in Houston, outside of Houston, in Spring, Texas. And she's actually the only. Well, I might get myself in trouble for this. I don't remember what the qualifications for being a native Texan are. It's a touchy subject around these parts.
Yeah, it's touchy.
She
I
only
know I
went
missed it
from
by like a
Texas.
year. I missed it by
you're-
like a year to be a native Texan. They're real literal about that here.
She has
Exactly.
way more cred than we do.
She
so
lived in Texas since before she could walk, and I think that counts for something.
counts.
So anyhow, my favorite piece of trivia about Betty Sue is that she's the only member of this band who has a Facebook fan page specifically for her hair. It's an anonymously written, creepily up to date a very amusing fan page. It's so funny. You'd think she wrote it because Betty Sue is hilarious, but apparently so are her hair stalkers.
No, they're
So
funnier than I am, for
they are
sure.
so funny. You've had some like back and forth with them, right?
Yeah, at one point, I think like maybe a year ago or something, I wrote them and just said, I mean, I say them because I have no idea. And I just said like, hey, I don't know who you are. I just want you to know that I really appreciate this. I think it's really funny. And my hair wrote back as my hair, and they said, Betty Sue, we're just right here on your head, and we're here for you whenever you need us.
And we're hair for you whenever you need it.
No!
We're hair today. We're gone tomorrow.
Bravo, Grace. Well done. You get a cookie.
We could just curl up and die.
Reward her.
So good. So good. And then I guess I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Rebecca Loby. I grew up in Atlanta, and I'm trying to think of something you might not know about me. I was on my high school junior varsity wrestling team. And I know you're thinking, wow, your high school had a girls wrestling team? That's so progressive. No, they did not have a girls wrestling team. And that is all we need to say about that. Exactly, yeah. Glenn, I'm glad you like the wear hair for you.
Lots of intimate holds. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. I think a lot more boys joined the wrestling team that year.
That might be true.
More than usual.
Well,
my coach made me.
Yeah.
Thanks to those of you who have been, we have a few people who have pre-ordered the record during this show, and several tips that have come in. Thank you guys so much for heading over to our website. The link, if you need it, is right there. Look how dirty my fingers are already just from playing the guitar. And I guess now shall we play a song from our EP?
I liked that comment that you put up, but my favorite one that Allie's done tonight was where she quoted you, and it just says like, what does it say? Stop it, Betty Sue, or something like that. Please don't. That was
2020.
So good.
I love it. Okay.
You should make that into a shirt.
Whew. Y'all ready? I wasn't ready.
Welcome, honey, to Queen City, 20 miles west of the line. Meridian, Mississippi, where the beaten path unwinds. Leave your gold, your casseroles, your bottles of sweet red wine, your losing hand, your wedding band, polished to a shine. No matter where you're running from whichever road you've come, pilgrims, children, want a mother's arms. Magazines describe the scene as the caravans came to town. 20,000 strangers crowded in from all around. Paid respects, Sunday best, a sermon and a song. Clapping hands, a marching band, give the lily till dawn. No matter what you're running from whichever road you've come, pilgrims, children, want a mother's arms. Ooh, Kelly was buried
She had 14 babies, one unborn, gravestones, new and worn. Hills of roses, hills of thorns. No matter what you're running from whichever road you've come, pilgrims, children, want a mother's arms.
Yay! We did
Oh,
it.
look what Al, my doppelganger, said.
Yeah, I feel like I need to give some context to this statement, otherwise it could be misconstrued.
Yeah.
So I have very flexible shoulders, and I wasn't a very good wrestler, but I always stayed in for the duration of my wrestling matches, and then
You hung in
the
there.
matches would get called on points. Like I couldn't be pinned because
Mm-hmm.
anytime they tried to put me in like a half Nelson, I could wriggle out of it because my shoulders were so flexible. So then they'd put me in a double Nelson or a full Nelson, which is illegal. So that was almost the only way I ever got points in
Don't know what
wrestling
that
matches.
means.
It's just basically they take both of their arms up around your neck and like it's like a firm grip around your neck and shoulders. And I would wriggle out of the half one. But then they'd sometimes just instinctively do a full one to try and get me pinned, but then they'd actually lose points for that, and that was like kind of the only way I ever got points in my wrestling matches was on penalty for them
by
trying a full
making
Nelson
them
on me.
So
And
frustrated
3
on
minutes
so
of-
many levels.
3 minutes of wrestling is hard work, and so we always ended up going to the full 3 minutes. And as my dad pointed out so eloquently, they found it frustrating.
Frustrating on lots of different
thank you.
levels.
And who was it? Somebody said my screen is scrambled. Is my screen scrambled?
It is. I
Like-
was just texting you or messaging you.
What does
about it, but,
scrambled mean? Okay. Well, that's a
I
bummer.
think
It's
you're
just
just
a
having
little
some-
blurry, but it's not too terrible.
Oh, all
some
right.
You're just
some
slightly
squirrel is gnawing
pixelated.
on your cable.
That's
Yeah.
probably true. I don't know if I can
Just
do
a
much
little
with that.
Minecrafty, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe next time somebody goes solo, I will log out of the stream and come back in.
Yeah.
We could try that.
Try a
That'll
little
work.
live,
You never know.
just a little live troubleshooting. Never hurt anybody.
Turn us
Never
off,
hurt nobody.
turn it off on
I'm glad
again.
you guys can hear me though, and I promise I'm smiling right now.
It's nice to play together, even if we can't sing in harmony.
It is.
Yeah,
We
it
have
is. And I'm sorry, my computer is also doing a little freezy freeze, so I will have our next little thing up in a
Well,
second. But
I'm
what other
having
cool
no
what other
technical
cool comments do we
problems.
have here?
Well, actually, Allie brought up something cool. Let's throw this on screen. Allie, who has seen us play multiple times, has heard us introduce that song, I'm sure, in several ways. And Grace, do you want to tell the story how we wrote this?
Sure. Yeah. We wrote it together. It was the first time we sat down and tried to write something. We were at Fisher Studio, and that's where our label is headquartered. And we were just together for a writing retreat. So we didn't know we were gonna play together. You know, we were gonna maybe go on one tour, and we sat down and we kind of had this. I had an idea in my songwriting notebook to write about an actual historical figure who. It was like a Roma queen at the turn of the century, and there was a massive funeral thrown for her in Meridian, Mississippi, which is how Meridian got the moniker Queen City. And we were all like, you know, I was digging up in my notebook and I found that, and everybody kind of pounced on it and was like, let's write about that, because we're all like, you know, the folk singers that we are, we love a good historical folk song. So we all nerded out for like 5 or 6 hours and wrote this song. Yeah, and it's still one of my favorites. I really love it. So, yeah.
Yay. There are so many of us on screen right now.
Yes.
You're not such a good idea. I'm pulling for it. My friends wouldn't give us a green light. I wanna floor it. When you call me after midnight, I want you more than I should. And then you stop by, trying to act like you were just in the neighborhood. What'll I do
My computer has just stopped playing that. Give
Oh,
me just one
no.
moment. Let's see if we can make it go back to playing. Maybe. Well,
I'm
didn't wanna do that.
sorry. That's
don't
such a
know what's
bummer.
going
It looks
on.
like Becca has exited briefly to come back in for a second.
Go. What'll I do? What'll I do? What'll I do about you? About you? What'll I do? What'll I do? What'll I do about you? About you? About you? What'll I do? I'm in trouble now. What'll I do? I'm in deep and I don't want now. What'll I do? I know better.
No.
Okay, it doesn't want to play. I will give up
That's so sad.
on that. It's very sad. But
These things
we'll
happen.
share it with
you know?
everybody soon.
I swear, every virtual show, there is like something that goes wrong inevitably, or like 10 things that go wrong. Like probably any minute now, something will go wrong on my end. It's my turn, so like the screen will just turn magenta or something. Like there's a siren happening. That's exciting. Can you guys hear that?
That is exciting. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Well,
I
we've
think-
lost our third musketeer. I think she's trying to rejoin because of internet things.
Yeah, I think I'm actually up to do a solo tune. So
Perfect timing.
I guess I'll go do that now.
You should do that. Great segue.
We're pros. Don't try this at home, you guys.
And this is the song that goes after that next song.
Oh, you guys, it's been an adventure. Thanks for hanging in there with us, you guys. It's been everything was working fine until it wasn't. So just remember that.
Hammer to the heart, drive the point right through. Stealing soft pine and I'm losing. Can't find the fix, can't stop the falling apart. If we could pull it all together, make it work somehow. Love and anger, why did we ever vow? For worse, for poorer, for sickness, till death do us part. Well, go ahead, light it up. We know how to set ablaze what's left of us. Come on, baby, I got a match. Light it up, light it up. Had your back till you didn't have mine. Not the way you tell it, you're probably right. It's a loser's bet when your money's on hearts in the game. Now someone's screaming, someone's crying, someone in the next room hears love dying. Cheap hotels offer so much to set aflame. Well, go ahead, light it up. We know how to set ablaze what's left of us. Come on, baby, I got a match. Light it up, light it up. You got things left unsaid, tired and mad, flashing red. Drop the spark and watch the flames climb high.
timed that perfectly. It was, you know what? It's so on theme for the night. Oh my gosh. With all the crazy,
Yeah.
did you have to go reset your whole router or something? But now you look like a human, which is really a big plus. And so I'm glad
so
about
glad.
that. I'm sorry that I caught you mid-bite. She was like, I'm going to sneak in
You
one
went from-
bite. In this whole show, I'm only going to take one bite, and then Betty Sue's going to put me on camera. Thank you, Betty Sue.
It's okay.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
But she
I,
went from an avatar to a real girl.
I'm a real
Really
girl.
excited about it.
I rebooted my DSL and I went out to the porch and kicked my forever roommate off of the internet for the rest of the night, or at least the rest of the show. And I turned my
forever
phone and
roommate,
his
I like
phone
that.
off of the internet. So hopefully that gets it done. Thank you guys all in the comments for your suggestions. And cool thing is when I came back, I got to read all of your sweet comments about what'll I do. You guys are all so sweet. Thank you.
Yay.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this might be one of my favorite.
Troy's really crushing it in the chat tonight, I have to
know,
say. If there
I
was like a
know.
prize for excellent chat behavior, you guys are really
But
winning.
look how happy Tom is.
Hooray!
Yay.
I'm so glad. I decided to, because I thought I had a couple of more songs break, to rearrange my microphone. So I actually took apart my mic stand and I was going to put my thing
cool.
overhead. So now I'm just holding it.
Cool.
Just very natural.
Okay, well, why don't we let you take over, Grace, and then
Okay. I'll let you put your mic back together.
Don't mind me. I'm just casually reconfiguring some stuff and eating some snacks.
Everything's like going in and out for me. Can you guys, are you still there? You guys are frozen. Oh no.
yes, we're still here. We were just muting because we were letting you go sing your song.
We're here, Grace. Can you hear us? She misses
Oh, maybe
us.
she can't hear us.
I think she might be
Oh,
frozen.
she's frozen.
Dang it.
Oh my gosh, this is really amazing.
I think that everyone on Earth is home watching.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh,
the
she's
internet.
there. She's there.
Sorry. See, I told you it was my turn.
I thought it was
And then you were
contagious.
frozen. And at first I thought you were just anxious because you just had this like very neutral like.
I was like,
So I was like,
maybe I'll just, I was
it
like,
took
I
me
can't,
longer
I
than
can't.
usual to realize you were frozen.
Well, I was like, I can't participate in whatever conversation is choppily happening in the background, but I'll just make a neutral face, and then it'll work with whatever anyone's saying.
your resting neutral face.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my resting face is not
Rest.
neutral.
No, wait for it, guys. Resting glitch face.
Ah! That was good. You have to give her credit for
Yeah,
that one.
I give you
That was
credit
good.
for that one. I do. Hats off.
Anytime. So should I play a song or something?
Ah, sure.
Oh, hey, okay. I guess that's what I'm doing. All right, let me take off these headphones. Well, this is a song by the very lovely, very talented Raina Rose of Austin, Texas. And international acclaim. And this is one of her songs that we liked so much we put on our EP. Our EP is how you pronounce that, not EP. And it's called Blue Bonnets. So we'll send a little bit of Texas out to you wherever you're listening from. Promise to be kind. Promise to start now. I will barter your sorrow for the sun somehow. Anyhow, how will we ever get there in the dark?
miss a compromise, even concerning this, that I won't read the last page first and miss the story of it. Morning glory by the fence post, I will be fine in the dark. Oh, I will bring you your table and baby's bread, baby's bread. You won't hear me come then, you won't see me, but you will know when I've lived. And I'm sorry I broke your heart, and I'm sorry I did it from the start. I took it apart and put it back together. Maybe now your heart will work better. I swear to be solemn with every secret confessed, down every dark highway that the wind has the honor to undress. We'll make a mess, trying to find our way home in the dark. Oh, we're trying to find our way home in the dark.
Yay!
One of our favorite
Yes.
songs.
Absolutely one of the most beautiful songs ever.
Oh,
It is.
my God.
It's a classic. It's a classic. And speaking of beautiful songs, I don't know, Becca, is it your turn?
I think it is my turn. Now, I just moved a few things around on my end. So y'all just let me know if everything still sounds okay. But I wanted to clear some stuff up visually.
Well, it looks
Oh,
and
my
sounds
camera
great.
Aw,
focus
thanks,
issue.
Al.
Aw,
Thank you, Al.
He's so right. It is such a beautiful song.
Oh, look at all these sweet. Oh, everybody's so moved. Grace.
No.
Yay.
Grace
I
face.
do have to tell y'all. So that song, our recording of it is on our EP, which we recorded before we had ever even gone on tour together. I have chocolate on my face. Cool. Anyhow, very professional
Cool.
operation here.
Cool.
But one of my favorite memories of recording that EP was actually when Grace recorded her vocal part for Bluebonnets. And the band had just laid down their tracks. Or was she singing live with the band? It was, no, because they were in the room with us. The band had just laid down their tracks, and she went and in one pass, which is like, not to give away how much sausage is made, but usually like you'll do it a few times and pick, your best parts of different segments of the song. But Grace sang Bluebonnets through one time, and like grown men were weeping in the control room, and everyone was just completely mesmerized, and it was a really magical musical experience. Just
And then she got to
watching
the
it
end of it,
happen.
and we were all of us in the control room. She can't hear us, and we were all like, "Well, that's the one. That's the one." And she was like, "Okay, so I'll sing it a couple more times." And we were like, "I mean, if you want to, but we've got the take."
I just caught the tail end of that because it was sort of glitching in and out. But I will assume that you said some really nice things.
Yeah.
You usually do. So
Yeah. I mean, when people are watching.
I'm
Just kidding. No, it's true though. It was such a stunning performance in the studio, and we all just knew you had it, like from that first take. It was just like, that's it.
you
That's the take.
guys. You guys.
So good. So good.
Hey there, Weaver Jane.
You
Thanks for
guys.
coming.
Yay,
Someone was
Weaver
looking for you earlier, and somebody asked if you were lurking earlier. I don't remember who it was, but in the comments earlier,
Yeah.
somebody was asking after you. Oh, hey there, Nakia. I'm so glad that you're watching.
Nakia. Nakia just joined my song club.
Oh, I love that.
Exciting.
What a
Thank you, Nakia,
badass.
so much.
That's amazing. Nakia's the best. Well, if it's okay with you guys, I think I'll play a song. And
Yes.
Grace and Betty Sue, let me know. Give it a listen and let me know how the sound is since I moved my microphone. And also, my dad, my forever sound person, and I mean that gratefully, said my mic level was down. So I turned it up a tiny bit. Let's see how this goes. This is a tune that I wrote. It's off my record Blink, and I'm gonna play it for y'all, and I hope that you guys like it more than the person I wrote it for did. Must be hard to be the smartest guy you'll ever know. Can't be fun to be too dumb to just let that go. You give when you ought to take. You push when you ought to pull away. Pass on your every turn. Laugh it all off until you burn. Down, down, down to the wire. Down, down, down to the blue of the fire. Down, down, down to the wire, baby, down. The phones are ringing, but the birds are weighing down the lines. Your eyes are blinking, but your mind has flown a million miles. You hide when you ought to seek. You cry when you ought to show your teeth. Say what you want to hear. Fall like a warning on deaf ears. Down, down, down to the wire. Down, down, down to the blue of the fire. Down, down, down to the wire, baby, down. And of course it's been fun. This course has been run. You can stand your ground, but it's holding you down. Down, down, down to the wire. Down, down, down to the blue of the fire. Down, down, down to the wire, baby. Down, down, down to the wire. Down, down, down to the blue of the fire. Down, down, down to the wire, baby. Down. Oh, thanks, guys. Let's get the band back together. Hey there, Grace. Hey there, Betty Sue.
Whoa.
Oh, we lost Grace. Ah! My gosh, we've never had.
The internet is broken
is
tonight.
struggled down.
It is a real thing, you guys.
What should we do? Should we play a game of Mad Libs till Grace gets back?
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
to play that.
In fact, well, you know what? Do you have your question book here?
Yeah,
Bob?
let me go grab my question book. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, I am sorry, you guys. We don't know what is going on. Everything was working fine before, and we checked our internet speeds before. Everything was great, and but you know what? This is a year where nothing else has gone wrong. So I figure if this is the one thing that goes wrong all year, then that's not so bad, right? Right? No? Okay. Oh, Rebecca can't hear me. Oh, look, we have a
We have Grace.
bandmate.
Hooray, she's back.
I was just saying, you guys, that like nothing else has gone wrong this year. So if the
Right.
greatness of this stream is the one
Right.
thing, then we're all doing all right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a banner year. It's just like, yeah.
But it's
you
gonna
know
be
what?
great from here out.
This is a great month. Some good things happened this month. We're playing our first Friday show, and early voting starts. And there's a new season of Star Trek Discovery happening on October 15th.
I mean, that should be a national holiday if it isn't.
It's also my birthday month.
Yay!
And I mean, also there's Columbus Day, which is terrible, but there's some good things in October. There's pretty leaves. There's all the pumpkin spice stuff if you're into that.
Yeah.
I have a reservation at the state park to go see the Lost Maples. They let in like a certain amount of cars per day. And I'm going to go on a little driving trip and, just stay in my car and go look at some pretty trees
See
changing
some
colors.
fall color.
And I'm just going to have to pretend I've never been to Vermont in October. Or New Hampshire. Because I used to live in New England and I saw some real beautiful foliage, but people in Texas haven't seen that. So,
Becca, you don't
really
even
excited.
have to leave Texas.
All right.
Foliaged again, Betty Sue.
Troy. That was a stretch. Troy, have a lot of fun at sports.
Yes, go have fun watching sports ball.
Yeah, watch your sports
Go
balls.
go the team, beat the other team.
I have a question. Are people watching on YouTube having glitch issues?
Yeah.
Because it seems like a lot of the glitchiness is coming maybe from the Facebooks.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. It seems like Mark Zuckerberg maybe.
He zucked it up, you guys.
All right, like seriously, how much coffee did you have today?
A lot.
I love it. I love it. Keep it coming. That was amazing. Well, do we want to tempt fate? Do we want to try and play another song?
I think we should.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, like while we're all here.
I know. I'm like, while we got three of us.
Grace, I did grab some things. I have my question book, my Mad Libs, and some animal
Ooh,
cards. So if
I'm into
anybody
it.
else disappears, I could kill some time.
If you lose a verse, just start reciting poetry or something.
Well, if you are just joining us, I just want to say thank you guys again for being here. And thank you all so much for your tips, your generosity, for voluntarily buying tickets to this show. That is super cool of you to do. If you are interested in throwing a few bucks in the virtual tip jar or picking up some CDs or vinyl or shirts, you can do that down at wearenobodiesgirl.com/store. And I want to point out that Heather Miller is cheering Grace on, saying, "More Grace, more, more, more." She wants more puns, so keep them coming.
That's very sweet.
Heather, I love you, but you've chosen darkness.
Heather appreciates me.
All right, do you want to play another tune from the new album?
Yeah,
Shall we do it together?
I think we should.
Let's try.
Alarm clock's ringing and it's off to the races. Gotta make a decent breakfast, gotta find a parking space. And now the boss is in here early, gotta look him in the eye. Make it all look easy, never let him see me try. For once in my life I wanna have too much to drink. For once in my life I wanna tell him what I think. Tongue between my teeth, taste of iron in my mouth. Iron in my mouth, can't let it out. I've got a tiger by the toe. Even if he hollers, won't let go. Won't let go, even if he hollers. I've got a tiger by the toe. Even if he hollers, won't let go. Won't let go, even if he hollers. Never met my neighbor and I've been here 7 years. If I died tonight, would anybody care? Wonder if my ex would answer, I don't wanna be alone. I could blow my life up just by picking up the phone. For once in my life, I wanna cut and run. For once in my life, I wanna have a little fun. But nobody can see me, no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know, no one's gonna know. I've got a tiger by the toe. Even if he hollers, won't let go. Won't let go, even if he I've got a tiger by the toe. Even if he hollers, won't let go. Won't let go, even if he hollers. Oh,
work, you guys? Did it work?
Almost.
Mostly.
Cool.
I love that little owl.
Oh, the little thing. Sorry.
That's okay. It's a
big
piano part
blabbermouthed
on.
all over
For those
it.
of you who are have pre-ordered the album, you will hear that there's like a really cool haunting piano part at the end.
And it sounds just like that.
Yeah.
Guys, look at all these comments. You're all so sweet.
Oh, you guys.
Thank you, everybody. Oh. Well, I guess we're at that point where we need to decide. Should we play another round? Should we maybe play our goodbye songs since it's being glitchy and we don't want to tempt fate? How do we feel? Do we want more songs in spite of a little glitch? Or do we want to quit while we're ahead?
I mean, I'm down to keep going if you guys want to, or, whatever.
Cool.
I
I
guess
feel like we should at least try to give people their money's worth.
I know we've got a lot of folks who've been here from the beginning and are hanging in there.
I know.
And,
You guys are so cool. And Michelle is so cool. 7 Steps Up. Everybody's being so nice about
I
it.
just wanted. All right, we have. I'm hearing chants of more. That's all we need to hear, you guys. Well,
And then
I'm
she
glad that
glitches
you.
out.
I'm glad you feel that way,
Right then.
because we have a really special treat planned for you, and
I love you guys.
yeah, I know you guys. Thank you. I swear I wasn't actually just fishing for compliments. It was a genuine question, but I do appreciate the compliments. Thank you. So Betty Sue has been running these really cool shows in Austin for the last several years. She has an annual show called Girl Does Boy Does Girl, where Austin singer-songwriters all cover each other's songs. So, like, I might cover a Dave Madden song, then Dave Madden would cover a Betty Sue song, then Betty Sue would cover, a Nakia song, and Nakia would cover a Grace song. It's just a really fun way for songwriters to get to share music with each other, and it's always a fundraiser for a good cause. So she also does shows called Girl Does Girl, where she gets together with a gal pal lady songwriter friend, and they do a whole show of covering each other's songs. And I can tell you from firsthand experience that these shows are ridiculously cool and fun. Even though when Betty Sue invited me to do it, I thought that we were only covering 2 of each other's songs and not 2 hours worth of each other's songs until about 4 days before the show, when I texted her and said, "Hey, do you have charts for these songs? I figured out which 2 of yours I want to do." And she was like, "I do have charts for those songs, but you do know we're doing 2 hours,
Can you hear
right?"
me, Betty Sue?
I can hear you, Grace.
Yeah, we hear you.
So that was a couple of summers ago.
What is a nun's weapon of choice?
What? Is it
Nunchucks.
gonna be nunchucks? Yeah. That's great. Oh, and on that
And she's
note, she's gone. So earlier
Also
this week,
nunchucks.
earlier this week, Grace and Betty Sue did a Girl Does Girl show together on Tuesday on Betty Sue's weekly series, and unfortunately, I didn't get to see it. So I asked. So we all thought maybe it would be fun to do a round where we cover each other's songs in the spirit of Betty Sue's Girl Does Girl. But in this case, it's Girl Does Girl Does Girl. That sounds
Yeah.
weird.
Who
Betty
does
Sue,
girl?
you want to kick us off?
Yeah, sure. So for those of you who were at my show this last Tuesday, you heard me do this song of Grace's. And I love it. It's on her last record, and you guys should all go find it.
Here on the edge, I have all my belongings, guitar and a rosary and torch. this is my life. I'll face the music. Oh, this is my life. And I am afraid of falling. This is my life. Yeah. There's something out there calling me. Edge of the World by Grace Pettis.
Aw. Yay.
Yay! Oh, where's Rebecca?
I'm right
There
here.
she is.
Hi.
Oh, yay. Well,
That
I
song
think
is
it's-
great, Grace.
Oh, thank
I know, isn't it cool?
It's a really
Cool
good
guitar part.
about that song in a lot of years. And then she resurrected it and it with the Betty Sue treatment. So there you go.
It's pretty amazing to hear another
Can you guys
songwriter
hear
play
me?
one of your own songs.
Yeah, we hear
You
you.
sound great.
And Grace, are you
You're,
ready
you're
to?
all kind of glitchy on my end, but I'll assume that you can hear me. I'm just kind of talking into the glitchy void, but it's fine.
And now you can sing into the glitchy void.
I think it might be my turn. Are we there?
You're there.
Okay, I'm
think.
back.
Betty Sue, I can't unmute you. I just tried, but you should unmute yourself.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, I told her she was there, and then she was not there, so I lied. The universe is making a liar of me today, but
She's been sucked into the void.
sucked
It's like The Good
into
Place. Do
the
you watch
I,
The Good
void.
I
Place?
don't know.
Go to your
This is
void.
like the third time I've been, kicked into the void. I'm back though, and I think I'm gonna take advantage and just play this song real
Go
quick.
for it. Do it.
Okay,
Do it.
let's do it.
Goodbye.
All right, because I love this song. This is my favorite Rebecca Loebe song, and in true Girl Does Girl spirit. This is a song called Margarita. Hopefully you'll hear it all the way through.
When I leave, I'll leave the sun hanging straight up in the sky. Apples in their baskets, let them rot and turn to wine. The cold averted glances, the fear in my bones. And when I leave, I'll leave the long arm and the trips behind the shed. The bundles in my mattress and the shaking of their heads. And I'll fare thee well to no one, no. I'll disappear. And Margarita, you're the reason I've been up at dawn. Margarita, you're the reason I've been holding on. Margarita, you're the queen of every beggar's son. Margarita. When I leave, I'll leave completely with a suitcase full of cash. I'll uncross every border, I'll untake every breath. Still we're standing in a chapel and we're making promises. And the girls will get new dresses and the boys get baseball caps. Answer every question, we'll dance till every last drop of celebration has been wrung out of our shoes. Make love till the morning, make love till we can't move. Margarita, you're the reason Margarita. Well, it was early in November on a cloudless sunny day. The sky grew thick with thunder and the birds all flew. They shackled us like killers. We walked in. Talking, but I heard I'd been dreaming you could see me. Smell of steel and dirt from that sun hanging straight. Got plucked like an apple, left to rot and turn to wine. Margarita, you're the reason I've been a bad on. Margarita, you're the reason I've been and on. Margarita, you're the queen of every beggar's son. Margarita,
Yay! You heard it.
That's so cool.
Fantastic.
Really cool.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think that maybe while the internet's working,
do it.
I should hop in here and play
Yeah.
my girl doing girl moment.
Yes.
Shall I? All right. Goodbye. This is a beautiful song by the wonderful and talented Miss Betty Sue. Last night I saw you. I saw you smile and she smiled too. She smiled at me, she smiled at you. She said something soft. Her hands locked in the crook of your arm. She looked back at me, but you never stopped walking. Called your number, I called your number all night.
was so pretty. I love your voice in that high range.
I know.
It's so good. And I love that song so
I love
much.
that Betty Sue writes in that high range because I love to sing up there, but sometimes when I'm writing, I forget to go up there. Betty
Yeah.
Sue's songs go there, which I just love. And Grace, I was so nervous
pretty.
about the internet that I just hopped right in and didn't tell you that I was sitting here like practically in tears the whole time you were playing Mark.
Aww.
So beautiful. Thank you. Such an
I love that
honor.
song.
And so fun to hear you sing it. Thank you.
One of my favorites. One of my faves. For sure.
Well, guys,
Well,
in spite of the best attempts of the internet, I think we have to give our audience fair warning that we're getting pretty close to the end of this show.
I know. And, you may not think, I mean, I know the internet hasn't necessarily been our best friend tonight, although, well, where would we have been without you, internet, for the past 6 months? I don't know.
good
I
point.
don't know,
you,
probably
internet.
reading more books, but and cooking less interesting things. But I just want to say that even though it may seem like a crazy circus, there are so many people who help us behind the scenes to make these shows happen. First and foremost tonight, 7 Steps Up, Michelle and the whole team there. Thank you so much, Michelle, for lending your stage to us and for letting us come 7 steps virtually up in 2D. And we really, really appreciate being able to have our inaugural First Friday with you. And John, our manager, is working hard behind the scenes too, and he put that awesome quote. Did you see, guys, that quote?
That's cool. Yeah.
No, I missed that.
Gosh, hold on a second.
I've been trying to
Good quote.
conserve
Yeah, throw it up
internet.
on the screen. Oh, that's fair. That makes sense.
Right. It was too long ago. I can't pull it up right now.
That's cool. I'll find it later.
Super cool. You guys have to find that.
Yeah, it's gone.
And from anyway, just saying that we wrote great songs that will last and walk down the road with us, just like Nobody's Girl for Bonnie Raitt. And I was like, what?
Aww.
Anyway, Brittany is super awesome, and she is like helping us stay on top of so many things because this is going out to so many pages at the same time. And really
Brittany.
appreciate you, Brittany. And most of all, surpassing all of that is you guys, the audience, watching and listening, because without you, all of our work would be pointless. John, Brittany, Michelle, the three of us, it would all be like, for what? For what? So, and thanks for sticking it out with us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so
Yes,
much.
we do. Yeah. Thanks, y'all. Well,
And,
be sure to mark your calendars because this First Friday thing that we're doing, we are going to be doing every month, which means that there is another one coming up just around the corner, November 6th. So, and pretty soon, before you know it, 2020 is going to be over, you guys, and we'll be like a couple First Fridays into a new year. So,
Oh my gosh. When 2020 is in hindsight, that will be better.
We will have a party. We should have like a real party,
have a
on the-
party.
for the January one.
Party, 2021
Yes.
party.
yeah,
We survived.
Down.
yeah.
Well, we've got one more group song, and then if the internet gods smile upon us, we might play you a little special closer. But yeah, shall we, ladies?
We shall.
Let's do it.
Saw your face in the stars last night, shining down from a clear